ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can you get it?
Oh.
That's right, I'll fix that in a bit because it's leaning on the liquid thing. What is it? Is it? What is it? You tell Mummy what it is. Is it a little sock? Is it a little sock? You want to hang it on there? Here you go then, here's the loop. Loop. You pick a place to put it on your tree. Well, it has to go there, does it? Okay. Well done. Whoops. Well done. Say, out the way, cat. Oh, come on, cat. Right, where's number 9? Can Ellie say 9? Cat? Ellie say 9? Look, we're on day 9. Can you say 9? Don't kick the cat. Just make me go away. Wow, is it a little lady? There she is. Say hi, little lady. Oh, thank you. Now, is it time to have your dummy? Because you shouldn't come downstairs with your dummy. Ellie? Thank you. Right then.
Mum.
That is a little man. You've already got that one. Now you've got this little lady today. Shall we find your number 9 on here? Say number 9. Mimi, go away. We don't say that normally. Don't be mean to the cat. Yay! And shut the door. What is that? Oh, it's chocolate. Oh, now you can give the cat a stroke. She's not in the way anymore. Hey, not nice. You can give the cat a stroke now. Lovely. Can't tell if that's black or navy. That's like navy. So pretty. It's going to be a real contrast in here to the previous day. And on this pair, the 24 stripes, it's going to be going onto here. So it's not going to be as deep a contrast. Working on my northeasterly. Good morning, Vlogmas day. It's the 9th, day 9. I am up, we are up. Chris has gone to the supermarket and he's going to do some of his food prep. We are having a very lazy morning. We didn't get out of bed until 9, all 3 of us. I think we just had a really late night the night before, me and Chris did anyway, and then an early start, and Ellie had a really busy day yesterday. So we had a late get up, we've done our calendars, and I have worked a little bit on my... You want a cake? You can have a cake when Dad gets home, he's bringing you a cake. She's been signing cake and asking for a cake all day and all day yesterday, and also milk, and she doesn't really have milk anymore, but she's been going milk. So she's You've got milk. She goes, milk. So yeah, I've been working on my northeasterly blanket, and here it is. So I've joined another colour on. Blanket. And this, I don't think I've been showing the bags. This one lives in my Jilly Makes bag, my Snoopy Christmas bag. Oh no, the knitting's gone on the floor. Help me. Thank you. Good job. That's my pattern. This is the pattern that I'm writing up for my fingerless scrappy Christmas advent mitts. I think I might call it Show Us Your Minis. Just for fun. So I am now adding on my latest colour from Family Tree Yarn. It's just gorgeous dark, like I can't tell if it's black or grey or navy, or it's so nice, it's so pretty. That's now going into my 2 at a time fingerless mitts, and then I will add it on to my concurrently knit fingerless mitts, and it is day 9, so it goes on this one. So it's not going to be too big a contrast from the last day. I'm holding the phone around the other way and it's really weird for me, and I keep looking at this side when I should be looking at this side. Anyway, so we're just chilling out, having a little bit of a knit, and we will be getting up and out soon. We're going into Norwich today. There is a craft fair, Norwich Creative Market. Chris doesn't want to go, I do. So he is going to take Ellie and go to one of our friends' houses they live in Norwich, and then we're all going to come. I'm going to go into the market, hopefully with one of our friends who said she'd like to come, and we'll have a little wander around, and I'm going to try and find noodle soup yarns. And then we're going to go to the Tunnel of Light and look at some of the Christmas lights and the Norwichy Christmasness when it gets a little bit dark. So I will hopefully film out and about with you guys a little bit today. Okay, so I'm in Norwich and I have come to the halls for Norwich Creative Market, and I'm on my own because my friend's hurt her ankle, so she can't come. So I'm going to have a little look around, hopefully find noodle soup yarns, and then meet up with them, Chris and Ellie and our other friends, later to look at the Christmas lights. Yay! This is a bit where everyone goes quiet because you're like, she's got her camera out.
No, that's fine. You'll have to let me know if you want me in a shot.
Do you want to say hi?
Sure.
Hi! That's a nice awkward moment for the podcast.
Just these? I'll put these in a bag for you. Yes, I'll do the transaction.
Hi, so I'm done at the craft fair. It was brilliant. There was loads of really amazing makers there. The only thing that stopped me buying more was the fact that I have quite a way till payday, but I'm poor. So I managed to get some noodle soup yarns, and they are amazing, and Charlie was lovely, and I will show you later what I got. I got a few other little bits, but now I'm standing outside Javel's Christmas window. I was going to go and get a hot chocolate and wait in a coffee shop for Chris and Ellie and our friends to come in to see the lights, but I've walked around Paper Chase and a few other shops, so it's a bit later now. So I will probably just hang around a bit longer until I can meet up with the others. So I'll see you later. Look, it's an elf. Can you say elf? Nothing impresses this daddy, huh?
up?
Because someone wanted to be on camera and then Chris came in and talked to me about potatoes. So we're back from Norwich Creative Market and going to see Norwich Christmas lights, just having a walk around the city with our friends. We had a lovely time. Ellie maybe not so much at the beginning. I got dropped off at the market and apparently she was then in an absolutely hideous mood. But by the time I saw her again, she was fine. So I'm just getting my things out the bag. I didn't do that earlier because she was getting in and wanting to look at everything. So I'm just going to grab them all out now, and I've got some business cards to share with you. So normally I would do all this on my podcast, but I'm not going to be filming a podcast until the new year because of Vlogmas. So instead I thought I would do it now. First thing I did was go and see the lovely Charlie from Noodle Soup Yarns. If you have not heard of her, or if you haven't seen her online shop or been for a little snoop, go over there, go Instagram, go wherever, the shop, YouTube, she has a podcast, and have a little look because she is really nice and her stuff is really gorgeous. So this is her business card. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see it. Here we go. So she is Charlie at noodlesoupshop.co.uk. So it's Noodle Soup Yarns, noodlesoupshop.co.uk, and Facebook and Instagram. So go and find her. Basically, I kind of died and went to heaven because there were so many gorgeous yarns. So I went back a second time. First thing I wanted was a skein of DK because I have a cowl pattern that I am working up that I really want to take just 100 grams of DK weight yarn, and I'm knitting it out of some ancient stash. I think it's Rowan, really old, and it's not anything, it's very one colour purple and I'm not majorly in love with it. Right, does anyone else think that the Christmas lights on the wall back there look like it's on fire? Because I keep seeing that in the picture. In real life it looks nothing like that at all. Anyway, so I really wanted a DK weight to knit this cowl out of, and I saw this one almost instantly on the tabletop and it's so gorgeous. So it's her extra fine DK, 100 grams of 100% superwash merino, and it is in the death metal colourway. Now this is crud light. Maybe if I hold it here it'll be a bit better. There's like no natural light in here. Okay. And it is absolutely gorgeous. There are so many tones in this. She had another skein that was the same colours but darker and a little bit more less variegated. Oh, hello. Off you go. Vroom vroom. Oh, you pretty little man in your car. Go show the cat. Here we go. And she's, you know, because I was saying, oh, I don't want anything too different colours and etc. And this one, she showed me this other one, and it's the same colourway, but obviously you get a big variation in hand-dyed yarn where they're not the same dye lots. But this, I just loved it so much that I was like, no, I'm going for the more like variegated, more tonal one because it's just so gorgeous. And everything was. I was just like, I did not know what to pick. Then I saw this amazing basket of minis, and they were only £3 for a mini, and I just went digging, and they were like, yeah, just dig in. Charlie and her husband were just so lovely and were just like so friendly and made you feel very welcome, and I chose 3 minis. So the first one is on the Sturdy Sock mini. There we go. Which is 20 grams of 75/25 superwash merino nylon. And then this one, this zombies. It just says zombies. I don't think this is zombies snow day. It might be zombies snow, but this is just zombies. It says on the back. Again, so gorgeous, 20 gram mini. And then this one, which is like out of this world pretty. It has lurex in with sparkle. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this sparkle and the light. But yeah, you can. There we go. You can see there's quite a lot of sparkle in there, and absolutely gorgeous. There's blues, like a dark red going into a pink, green, black. Like there's every colour in this. Hi, baby, over there then. Oh, sit in a bean bag. We don't really put Ellie on camera. That's such a lovely song. What's in here? What's in this bag? My iPad's in there. Anyway, so I got 3 of those minis, and they are so gorgeous. Here you go. I've no idea what she's saying. iPad. Do you want to sit? It's not an eye patch, darling. It's an iPad. Yeah, are you sitting down there then? You've already got the telly on. Do you need Bing on here as well? Oh, okay. Yeah, you sit on the beanbag. Sit on the beanbag. So, these amazing yarns. Then, I think I bought those. I bought those in one transaction, so I was like, oh, lovely, lovely. And then I saw that she had an MCN base and was like, I've only ever knit with cashmere. Well, I've never knit with cashmere. I've only had one little mini skein of cashmere. I've had some other cashmere at some points in my stash, but like minis or little tiny pieces, and I haven't actually knit with them. Mainly because they're minis and they were too pretty, and I was like, there's only 10 grams or it's only 20 grams, and when I've knit with them, they're gone. Well, I was like, I need to knit something with cashmere. I need to get some of this because this is so pretty. I love all colours. Like, if you've spoken to me before about what colour yarns I want and things like that, you will know that I just go, I love them all, because I do. I love all colours. So, but greens and blues are something that really I have a lot of in my stash because they are just so like, I love them. But there is greens, blues, greys, blacks, purples, pinks. It's really like blue in there. I mean, there is just so many gorgeous deep colours, and this is in the Inky Tincture colourway, MCN Luxe, 100 grams of 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon in a 3-ply, and it is so squishy. It is amazing. And I got that one after I went for a little walk. Oh, no, I'll show you those bits after. I went for a little bit of a walk, bought some other things, and then I think that's the way it went. My brain's sort of really frazzled. I'm so tired. Anyway, I was coming back round and then saying goodbye, and she gave me something. I was absolutely blown away because I did not, in a month of Sundays, expect anything like this at all. But she gave me a skein of her Zombie Snow Day sock yarn, which I love. And I loved it online, I loved it on Instagram, and I was like, it's not yet payday. I would put money aside especially for going to this market. And, you know, like, it's those things I want to buy. Oh! Daddy! Okay then, there you go, baby. And she'd pressed Siri, and so it had gone off. So yeah, I had no more money, no spending money left, and this would have been on my list to get, but I was like, no, come on, be sensible, be sensible. And then out of the blue, she just went, I meant to give this to you, I wanted to give this to you. I was like, oh, Charlie, you're gonna be my friend for life. It is so gorgeous. There are so many tones of green in there. The reds are so bloody red for zombies. Oh, it's so gorgeous. In fact, oh, I'm going to regret doing this because I can never twist them up nicely. but I might just try and get this out so I can show you how gorgeous this is. So this goes into that green isn't showing up as it should. There, look. So that's like a black, goes into the green, goes into this blood red, and then there's the snow, a bit more zombie green. So yeah, it's so gorgeous and I'm so chuffed. So thank you so much, Charlie, for my lovely gift. Charlie did give me something else. She gave me a little giveaway for the podcast. So I'm probably going to draw this in the new year because I am going to probably put a package together for the new year. So I have had a lot of people very, very lovely to me, and I strongly believe in giving back. So I've run a few giveaways recently on Instagram and one on my podcast, and you know, I've done a lot of swaps with people. Like I've, you know, when Yarn Wishes Granted came round, so many people said to me, oh, you were lucky because you got some things. I sent a lot of things out. I very strongly believe, you know, I was incredibly lucky because some people were very incredibly nice to me, but I do strongly believe in trying to, you know, whatever you put into the universe is what you get back out, hopefully. And you know, so I really will, I'm going to really be planning some really good giveaways, hopefully. And so if there's anyone out there who wanted to donate anything to the podcast to give away to promote their business at all, then please do feel free to get in touch. But this is the amazing gift that we got from Noodle Soup Yarns from Charlie, and these gorgeous glass stitch markers. No, they're progress keepers, but if you look, these loops are quite large, and I think especially on smaller knitting you could use that as a stitch marker and let the lobster claw dangle as well. So I think these would be worth using as both. But they are these gorgeous glass. I love this one because it's got grey at the top, and then gorgeous glass progress keepers, so that you will see them on a upside down on a future podcast giveaway. Thank you so much. So that's everything that I got from Noodle Soup Yarns, and I wandered around. I did buy a couple of other very small bits and one other thing. I bought this. Now I really want to keep this for myself, but I'm not. I'm giving it to my grandma for Christmas. It is lavender goat's milk hand cream, and I'm not going to open it up again, but it smells amazing. The woman had loads of testers. My hands still feel great from using it. I get incredibly dry hands. I feel like maybe knitting sucks all the moisture out of my hands, and I go through hand cream like you wouldn't believe, and I really wanted to keep this for myself, but it was £8, and whilst I don't mind spending £8 on a hand cream, and I think it is worth it, I don't have that I spent my money on yarn. This is a gift for Christmas. I don't have another £8 to buy myself one right now, but I would definitely in the future. This is from, I have a business card. Oh, from More End Moisturisers, and she had a table there at the same craft fair as Noodle Soup Yarns. So this is her card, and you can email her if you're interested. I don't think she has. Oh no, here we go, website, www.moorend, that's moorend moisturisers.co.uk. So she's got a website, and she was absolutely lovely. Then I am cheating on Ellie's Advent because I'm really behind. I have nothing for tomorrow, and I've got loads of things I want to knit and loads of things I want to do. And I saw a stall selling crocheted bits and bobs, and I thought, what a gorgeous idea it would be. I have so many, this is just done on an ordinary bauble, and I have so many baubles on here that are a little bit worse for wear with age, so I may well crochet around them at some point. I don't know what that point will be, but it won't be anytime really soon, maybe next year. But they were so pretty, and they were only £3 each, so I bought one, and that was from oh she didn't have any of her business cards left. She was Love Dotty, handmade in Norfolk, accessories and gifts. I saw this, and this was, I think this was only £2.50, and I couldn't resist it. It's handcrafted by K Lillian Designs, and on Etsy she's K Lillian Designs, and it is a brooch or a button badge. It's on like a badge backing, so it's a pin back. But she machine knits, and so she had loads of little knitted things, but they were all machine knit, and she does these machine knitted sample badges, and I thought that was so cute. And for only £2.50, I'm going to stick that on one of my knitting bags, I think, so I really like it. So I got that. The last thing I got at the craft fair, it was one of the last things I bought just before I left. I'd seen this stall on the way in, and I'd seen this bag on the way in, and I really liked it, but I was like, no, I'm going to the yarn. And I had just enough money left to get it. It was only £12. This is incredibly cheap. I do feel that, you know, sometimes you do have to price yourselves right for these kinds of markets, otherwise you're not going to sell anything. But I feel this was incredibly cheap. It is what feels like amazing quality. So this is from, I'm sure this is her, Holy Moly Crafts. I'm pretty sure, because this is the only business card I have left. Holy Moly Crafts. There we go. And they are on Etsy as Holy Moly Crafts. And I got this bag. I saw it when we came in. It was so lovely. So it is a drawstring bag. It has all these goldfish bowls, and in some of them you can see little cats peeking. And then it has a handle on the back. I love a handle. Like, oh, best thing about a knitting bag is if it has a handle. And then it has drawstrings, so you can pull it shut. But then when you open it up and look at the lining, I'm going to turn it inside out because it is so cute, this lining. I mean, this probably could be reversible. It's so lovely. The lining is all the cats. There we go. So this bag is incredibly sturdy. I think it must have sewing interfacing. The bags that I've made previously have had ironing interfacing, and I'm really leaning towards a sewing instead because I'm not as keen on the feeling of my ironing on my bags. But this is quite a big bag. It's got quite a large bottom, and it would be perfect as a sock sack, but it would definitely take a larger project. So I think, even though I have 2 children's sweaters that I need to finish for Christmas, I am trying to finish writing up. This is my pattern that I have formatted for the mitts that I'm making my advent minis. And it's almost ready to go. I just want to tweak it a little bit. Even though I have a million other things that I want to knit, I really am desperate to skein this up. So I might get this on the Swift and ball winder and skein this one up, pop it in here with the needles and start my cowl design, just because it's too lovely to not do now. So that's everything we got in the creative market. I'm so in love with this bag and all my gorgeous yarn, and in fact I might just put all my gorgeous yarn in here for now. And I think these are going to be yarn ornaments up on my bookcase, and until I use them. They will get used. They're going to go in my northeasterly blanket once I'm done with putting all the minis in there. So I left, because I went on my own, the craft fair, and I went and had a little knit and waited for the others to come into the city so that we could go to the Tunnel of Light, which we did, and it was very nice. We also went into the Forum and went to this exhibition that they had in there. And then on the way back, my friend said she would like to go into Whittards to get something as a gift. Whittards is a tea, coffee, hot chocolate selling shop, and I love hot chocolate, but I feel like so many hot chocolates just taste very like water with slight chocolate flavouring, and it's not very nice. I really wanted to try one because these are it's a posher shop and a bit more expensive, and it was supposed to be amazing. I picked up 1 tub of orange flavoured hot chocolate, and it was £7 for quite a large tub, but I couldn't choose between that one and the Rocky Road flavour, and there was a bunch of flavours, and then and they were about £7 for one. And then one of my friends saw this, and it is 3 flavours in lovely pretty tins rather than in the boring cardboard tubs. And it is luxury hot chocolate, luxury white hot chocolate, and salted caramel flavour hot chocolate, so each tin. And it was £15, but Chris treated me to it. Thank you very much. And it's so pretty and so shiny, so I'm going to have a hot chocolate tonight from Whittards. So yeah, I think that's everything. You might see a little bit more of me knitting tonight, but really I'm not going to have anything else to say because I've blabbed it all out already. So thank you so much if you've watched this massive chunk of a Vlogmas, because it's going to be huge today because I've done this little haul bit in the middle, and this is at nearly 20 minutes. It's now at 20 minutes, this section. So I'll see you a bit later, but other than that, thank you so much for joining me for day 8 of Vlogmas.